the safety, but
He's packing animals to buy.
Can't hear you, OG. Can't hear you. Savage, can you hear me? OG, you on mute.
Can you hear me now? Censored.
I'll
Testing.
play.
Testing. Testing. Yes. I think censored. You on in the show, bro. So let me see what else I got going. Oh, he got me on mute. So uh, anyway, we're here to talk about the George Pickens signing. So it looks like my volume. I'm sorry, I was down for like a few minutes. Um, the stupid. I'm on this wireless headset. I was using my earphones, but now I'm at the wireless headset. Hopefully, y'all can hear me out there. Yeah. I'm going to go over the signing. Um, so I don't know. I mean, everybody's happy about the signing and things like that, but I think gonna be, it's going to be kind of terrible. Um, I wanted to just show you a couple of things, and I don't want to get in trouble for showing you a couple of things from what I saw and from the Detroit and the Dallas Cowboy game. Um, I don't know if Sensor got me muted. Sensor got me muted, but I want to go over this throw right here. I want to go over this throw. Okay, there was a pretty good throw right there, but let's speed it up. Now this throw here by Dak Prescott looks safety off, comes down, and the other slam. That's two. So with those throws, I'm sorry about that. Those throws right there, um, that I'm concerned about with Dak Prescott. So for some reason they put me on mute. Hope you can hear me out there now. Oh, y'all can hear me out there. But throws are the throws that I'm concerned about with Dak Prescott. I'm having some trouble issues right now. Can you hear me?
OG, can you hear me? OG, can you hear me? O to the G. ABC. O2. 213.
Hold on, I'm having issues.
123. OG, can you hear me? O to the G.
Connected to.
You hear me? Sense. Yo.
OG, you there? Speak now.
Testing. Testing, 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 testing. Okay, Sensor joined in. I think I don't know. Hopefully you can hear me. Let's see if some other sound bites. He got me on mute. I can hear things on my side. Don't know. Hello?
OG, you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
OG, what's going on with your mic today? You there?
Is it working? Yeah.
You gotta get you a better mic so you don't run into these problems. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Testing, testing, testing. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna talk about some issues with Dak Prescott. So let's go back to showing little Dak Prescott. So anyway, I think we can hear on my side. You may be able to hear me. Um, so waiting on some confirmation, but there was some issues with my volume, and we're gonna see if everything working on my end now. Hopefully, hopefully everything's working on my end. I'm on the other sources right now, and I do hear myself speaking, so I think we good. What up, Ron? How you doing? So we're gonna get down to this issue with we want to get. How you doing? You doing good? Uncensored? Okay then. Uh, so this thing with we'll slide on in here. We want to get into this thing with we want to get into this thing with Pickens and Dak Prescott. Um, I don't know if I mean, it's. I guess it's all right. I mean, if you okay with what I just showed you, if you're not okay with what I just showed you, So if you're not okay with what I just showed you, we're gonna get into two plays. Dak Prescott, and I hope I don't get in trouble. We're gonna get into two more plays. We're gonna get into this. Dak Prescott throwing an outlaw to City Lamb. Overthrown. Pressure in his face. Get back to another throw. Things he must correct before he moves on to um, trying to get to the pressure. No pressure in his face. Dak Prescott makes an irrelevant throw to CD Lamb, and and there's an issue there. See that? All right, there's another issue. He's on his butt again. And now he gets him another issue now. He has to correct if you want to get his team where he wants to be. Now there's another issue. Pressure in his face. Now look at BB got beat. Now look at BB. Now you got to figure out, is BB ready? Is BB ready? Here he comes here. Here comes BB. Slow foot BB. There he is. Dak Prescott pressure in the middle. So these are for teaching purposes only. You got to keep going over and over. I mean, if you bought in Pickens, you think that this is going to help Dak Prescott, but there may be issue on the offensive line. But then Dak Prescott footwork is so horrible, and here it is here. Here it is. Here it is. Has time in the pocket.
OG. OG.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, your mic is working now, but it sounds like you're talking in a paper bag.
Okay.
It's all
Okay.
muffled and scratchy.
Oh, okay. It's muffled and scratchy. I'm on the earpiece right now. We're trying to charge some things up. We're showing Dak Prescott film right now.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to hear you though. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So so yeah. Oh Lord, have mercy. So I was going over some film. We don't get too much trouble over the film. But but we're going over some film, and I just show you some highlights of Dak Prescott. Oh, you put me on mute. Okay. I just showed you some film there. So Dak Prescott is going to have some issues.
That Prescott's gonna be just fine, man.
Okay, that's Dak Prescott is going to have some issues. So I just showed you, Censor. I just showed you some issues he has to correct before he move on to do anything NFC Championship game or Super Bowl.
Well, that's your first problem right now. Your expectations are too high.
Why you say that?
That's problem number one. This is not a Super Bowl roster.
Well, what? What? This is
This
Super
is
Bowl roster.
this is not a Super Bowl roster. You don't know how your defensive tackles are going to play. All your
Mm-hmm.
corners are coming off of ACL injuries. Your safeties suck. You got an undersized defensive end.
Uh-huh.
You just drafted another undersized defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
Your star linebacker's coming off of ACL. Your
Yeah.
left tackle might be actually a right tackle.
Okay.
You don't know how any of these running backs gonna make it.
Okay.
You got a washed up Miles Sanders.
Okay.
You got a problem child Pickens.
Okay. Wait a
How can
minute.
you can't
Pickens is
call
a
this a
problem
Super
child?
Bowl? You can't call this a Super Bowl roster right now.
Super, Pickens is a problem child?
Yes,
Hmm.
number one wide receivers don't get released for a third round pick. Devontae Adams went to the Raiders. They gave up a first round draft pick for him. Amari Cooper came from the Raiders to Dallas. They gave up a first round draft pick. You don't get rid of a star wide receiver on a rookie contract for a third round pick unless he's a problem child.
What's that noise in the background?
I ain't got no noise in the background, dude. I'm sitting in a van in a parking lot.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry about that. I heard it's weird. Okay, go ahead.
Nah, but this ain't a Super Bowl worthy team. You still 2 or 3 years away from that. You got holes to fix. You don't know none of look, we can bust at all these draft picks.
Uh huh.
We drafted what? Nealon and Guyton last year, first round, second
Okay.
round. And neither one of them made an impact.
Okay. Why is everybody um so we ready to go?
You gonna fight you fight the battle with the people that you have. And
Uh huh.
the chips fall where they gonna fall. And then next year you try to get better. All I keep telling people is they address the positions, but we don't know if these players are gonna work out. And most of these players aren't gonna make the team. Fifth round, very few fifth round, sixth round, seventh round draft picks make the team.
Okay.
We got positions of need, but there's not a space for everybody that got drafted. Just because you brought somebody in don't mean that they're gonna make the team.
But why they keep showing all these pictures?
And it's just people getting clicks and likes.
Okay, you got
People need to tame their expectations and quit. You can't get up in arms. Dak Prescott is your quarterback for 2025 and 2026. You're not doing anything with Rain as your quarterback. So
so we got to see
just
Wade.
continue to build the core of this roster so that when
Mm-hmm.
you can move on from Rain Prescott, you can
Right.
then have a solid team so
Mm-hmm.
that you can go and do like the 49ers did with Mr. Irrelevant and have a
Right.
solid team around him and help take a rookie or a young quarterback and carry him until he can figure it out.
Right.
But that's how you have to do it. The offense, Dak Prescott has zero excuses this year. They
Right.
drafted him some running backs. They went out and traded for a number one wide receiver, even though he's got a number two, number three work effort and mentality. But he's got the skill set of a number one wide receiver
Yeah.
across from CD Lamb. And then you
Right.
got you got Minga, as Savage would call him, as your number three, number four.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. So what's going to happen to Brooks?
Hey, look, some of these dudes are only good for 1 or 2 plays a game, man. They're not reliable. They're gonna be gone. You
So
can't
what you do with
you
Turpin?
can't just can't hold on to these people. Turpin's gonna stay because he's a special teams player.
So
He's a
that's
he's a
another
gadget
element.
he's a gadget guy on offense.
Uh huh.
There's a very limited amount of plays you can run with him. And
Okay.
then he's just special teams guy. He's coming off a Pro Bowl. You're not getting rid of Turpin.
So what you gonna do with Tolbert?
You cut his ass. Fuck him.
Oh no, no, you not.
Man, fuck Tolbert, fuck Brooks, fuck Mingo. These dudes can go, man. Why do you have loyalty to a guy that got 2 catches, like 13 catches in the season?
Is
That
that
don't
is that?
make that don't make no sense
Wait a
to
minute.
hold
Let me
on
ask
to
you this
those
question.
players.
Let me ask you this question.
You
Is
get that shit
that
off
on
the
the
street.
receivers or is that on the quarterback?
It's on both because if you that dude, you gonna get on the field. These dudes can't get on the field. If they were
Wow.
if they were if they were that good, they'd be on the field. They'd be wide open. They're not getting these guys are not speedsters. They're not route technicians. They're just guys. You
So you
can
just
get
want to
Jalen. You can get
throw
Jalen
away
Tolbert from.
all the work you work in.
You can get Jalen Tolbert, Jalen Brooks, and Mingo
Uh-huh.
production 100 times out of 100 out of a rookie in the draft. They're nobody. They're not special players.
So you just want to
They're
throw Tolbert away.
they're not somebody that when they step on the field, the defense has to go, all right. Like CeeDee Lamb come on the field, they're like, all right, there's CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah,
When Pickens walk on the field, they're gonna be like, all right, there go Pickens, there go CeeDee Lamb. All right, you got him, you got him. Jalen Tolbert walk in, they go, all right, somebody take him. That's all they do with them. Brooks walk on the field, they're like, all right, the fourth string cornerback can take him. I ain't worried about him. These
yeah,
dudes ain't beating nobody. They just guys. And too many Cowboy fans get attached to players that are just guys. These are average fucking players that will be cut on every other team except for the Dallas Cowboys. Jalen
right.
Tolbert is not a second string wide receiver. He's a fringe third string, fourth string
Oh,
wide receiver.
hold on, minute. He was second last year, wasn't he?
He was what?
Wasn't he second last year?
Out of necessity because Cooks went down. But name a game where Jalen Tolbert lit up the board and took over a game. It doesn't happen.
Didn't he do that in the?
If Jalen Tolbert was that good,
Didn't he do it in the Washington game last year with Trey Lance?
they wouldn't have traded. You got to move on from this, man. They wouldn't have traded in the middle of the season for Mingo if they were getting the production out of
Uh-huh.
Jalen 1 or 2. I don't know why
Okay.
we got half our 3/5 of our linemen are all named Tyler, and then 2 of our wide receivers are named Jalen. It's weird how this team is built. They draft
Oh,
players with the
Cowboys
same
corner
damn
say
name.
Jalen Tolbert is ass.
He is.
What about Ferguson? Ain't Ferguson ass too?
Yes. He's less ass than Jalen Tolbert. But Ferguson, I can give Ferguson some grace because he was playing through injury and coming off an injury last season. So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give him a little bit of grace to see how he bounced back this year.
Okay.
But the
So
go
let
to
me ask you
bat,
this.
the go to bat for Jalen Tolbert is insane.
Oh, now y'all hating on Tolbert. Oh, come on now. Get Tolbert
Yo,
some
I don't
grace.
know why you attached to
Just get
Tolbert.
Tolbert some grace. I like Tolbert.
You are attached to the bottomless players on the roster for some reason.
So let me ask you this.
You went to
So
bat
who do you
for
go to?
Terrence Steele,
So,
Jalen
so,
Tolbert,
so who do you
and
go to?
Lance.
Who do you go to when Pickens is locked down and CeeDee Lamb is locked down? Who do you go to next?
You go to Ferguson or you run the fucking ball. If they putting that
Uh,
much focus and double teaming Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, you better be able to run the fucking ball.
right.
If they're gonna dedicate 4 people to cover 2 guys and you can't win at the line of scrimmage, then somebody need to lose their fucking job.
Okay, now what about the offensive line? Who do you have faith in?
Man, you going to war with the people you have.
What about BB? Is he strong in the middle?
I think BB is gonna be just fine in the middle.
Or you think so?
I think his development from week 1 to week 18
Uh,
was
okay,
solid.
okay,
And logic says that he should be able to take the next step. The best part about a center is above the shoulders. Centers have to be intelligent. They're not the most athletic guys on the offensive line. They're not the strongest guys on the offensive line.
right,
But when you got a center that can help out with line protections
right.
and sliding the line coverages and stuff like that, that
Are
helps
you
so that
comfortable?
Dak Prescott can focus more on hot routing the wide receivers
Uh huh.
and getting the tight end into the right option routes and stuff like that.
You comfortable with BB playing center?
I am comfortable with BBS Center
And what makes you say that?
because I watched his development over last year.
So he's strong enough for the talent DTs and all that.
As far as centers go in this league, Cooper
Uh huh.
Beebe is not the biggest problem on that offensive line. Your tackles are the problem on the offensive line.
Oh, so now you dogging still now.
I bet I don't know what the hell your obsession with Steele is.
Well, why you dogging still out now?
He's a turnstile.
Oh,
The dude must accept tickets at the beginning of the snap to let people to the quarterback. He don't block nobody.
uh, who still?
You are attached to the worst fucking players on this team, bro.
Hey, careful now. Be careful now.
Hey, you got to get away from these players that are old and bad players. Terrence Steele is not a good right tackle.
I'm gonna run a play real quick. So wait a minute. So you attached to Dak Prescott? I'm gonna
I'm not
understand the
a
spell on the right side.
no. This is what I'm telling you. I'm not attached to Dak Prescott.
Yeah,
Dak
you is.
Prescott is a
You
Dak
protected Dak
Prescott.
Prescott.
Dak Prescott is attached to this team. So
He's still
therefore,
here.
like I keep saying, you're gonna go to war with the people
Uh
you
huh.
have. At this point, there's
Okay
very
then.
few players. You might
Okay.
have two or three more players that come into this team that actually have a legitimate chance of making a roster.
Okay. All
Outside of
right.
that,
So
the the
here
the,
it is.
the players that you're probably gonna start week one with
Okay.
are most likely on this team already.
If you look at the screen, Dak takes all fucking day to throw the ball. He had a man here in the flats, but he didn't fucking do it.
It is what it is, man.
It,
This is
it is
this
my ass. Put his ass
these
on the bench and move on. So
you're
yeah, you do.
you're not
Let me go
benching
ahead.
$60 million, man. You know
There
that
he
that
is there.
is unrealistic.
There he
It's
is. There
not
you
gonna
man
happen.
down. Lord have mercy.
It's not gonna happen. It's unrealistic.
Right.
You know it. I know it. And everybody know that you're gonna go. Number four is your starting quarterback this year and next year.
Right.
So the argue about him is a waste of time and breath.
So so if you continue to do that, so you're looking at another what five wins and what 16?
I
I mean
said
what
7.
7. I thought you said 5.
Yeah, until this offseason, I think that they made enough moves that they can now beat the Chargers and the Vikings. I didn't think
Oh,
that before the draft.
okay then. Okay.
And if you look at the Chargers got worse on defense. So
Said that
that's
you
how
was
I look
happy
at it.
with BB at center
I'm good at
and
BB at center. I'm good at
uh,
Smith at guard and Booker at guard.
what about the left tackle?
Hey, I'm not happy with either one of our tackles. But
Okay.
you're not gonna find a Pro Bowl tackle sitting on the street right now.
So you could okay. So you think Guyton on the Lord have mercy. Guyton that left tackle.
That's your
Ooh,
starting lineup right there. That's your
they in
starting
trouble,
lineup.
huh? So I want to get that boy from Oregon push Steele out of the way. He plays right tackle. Huh. He got great feet.
Any hope of getting rid of anybody on this team right now is wishful thinking of bringing in somebody that's going to be better. It's just not going to happen.
Okay, so you said 7 games. Okay. All right, you said 7 games.
You're probably going to split with the Giants. You're going to beat the Chargers. You're going to beat
Uh,
the Panthers. You're going to beat who else? Say the Jets. Probably you'll beat.
okay.
Uh, I don't have the schedule in front of me. I'm
Hold on,
trying to remember.
I'm pulling it right now. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it right now. Let's see. Wait a minute. Tomorrow the new schedule come out, right?
It's the 14th.
Oh, the
You know,
14th.
you can see it, but you can see opponent list. You just don't know the order you're gonna play on.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Let me grab it real quick. Weird ass websites.
But
I think that do they even have it on their own website, which is strange. Let's see. We make it hard.
But
All right.
y'all
I
y'all
didn't
gotta
like this one.
y'all gotta get away from saying Dak Prescott is trash.
Too trash.
He,
No, no, no. I ain't
he's
getting away with
not.
shit. No, you
He's
put your
not.
Dak Prescott is trash.
He is an average quarterback. That's all
Mm-hmm.
he is. He's average. He's not trash. He's not a fucking Johnny Manziel or a Ryan Leaf or somebody like that. He's not trash. He's an
Oh,
average
so now
quarterback.
you campaigning for Dak Prescott now.
Man, listen,
Oh, okay.
I ain't campaigning for nobody. I call the
Uh,
man
uh,
average
so what? So what makes you think Dak Prescott is not trash?
because he's not.
Give me a reason
You
why.
you can't be trash and lead back to back and the back 12-win seasons. It doesn't happen like that. Now I can say he's trash in the playoffs. That's a whole different story. He's played like trash in the playoffs. But to call him overall a trash quarterback is that's where you guys get these people that don't want to listen to anything because you guys are so you can't you got Daccaronis on one extreme and then you guys are calling them trash on the other extreme. And it's in the middle. He's just an average quarterback. If you can get Dak Prescott down to 20 passes a game, you probably win. And that's what average quarterbacks do. Yeah, 805, you're right. He was above average quarterback for a while. He's just average now. But you can call it like you see it without going to the extreme. If you put a top three defense and a top five run game around Dak Prescott, you probably win some games. When you're trying to get Dak Prescott to throw to get you to 35 points a game, you don't have problems.
You got faith in Dak Prescott?
There's no fit. It all depends on what your expectations are.
Okay.
Do you have enough faith in Dak Prescott to get you to the playoffs? That's one question. Do you have
Oh,
faith in Dak Prescott to win in the playoffs, to win a couple games in the playoffs and get you to a championship game? That's another question. Do you have faith in Dak Prescott to take you to the promised land? Is another question. The last two is no.
I got it right here. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Dak Prescott. Here it is. The Giants. Is it a win?
At home, yes.
Philly.
Loss,
There's two. One. Green Bay.
loss,
1-2. Kansas City.
loss.
1-3. Chargers.
Win,
2-3. Vikings.
win,
What?
win.
Playoff team over 500.
Okay.
Ain't
Keep
that a
going.
loss?
No, I think they can beat the Vikings right now
What makes you think they can beat the Vikings?
because of the offense that they built during this offseason.
You think that oh they got a rookie quarterback coming in. Fuck, that could be a fucking win. Damn it.
It's a win.
Could be playing lights out. Hmm.
It's JJ McCarthy. I don't know how he's gonna play. I think the Vikings make the playoffs, but I don't think that they're gonna be towards the top of the playoff teams.
Okay, that's 3-3. Well, I'll give you that one, but I said that's a loss. I said that's 2-4. I'm gonna give you 3-3 on that.
That's
Cardinals.
fine. That's a loss.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought the Vikings were better than the Cardinals.
We always lose to the Cardinals no matter how they go. We lost to them last time with Space Cadet as the fucking quarterback. I don't
Oh,
have no
that
faith that
one
they can
dude.
beat. I don't have no faith that they can beat the fucking Cardinals though, if they were playing against Pee Wee team.
I know what you're talking about. You talking about that one? What's his name? That quarterback that the Cardinals had.
Dobbs.
Yeah, yeah, they lost to him too. Oh, see,
And
there's
he
such a loss.
he was cut 2 weeks later and went to fucking Minnesota.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he went to Minnesota. Okay, so we got three. What do we have? Three. We have
3-4.
3-4. Okay, that's 3 wins, 4 losses. Giants again.
The Giants again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a loss at their house.
Okay, what is that? 3-5.
Yep,
Philly again.
loss.
3-6. Washington again.
Uh, it's at their house, so that's a loss.
That's three. What is that? 3-6.
Yeah.
Bears.
You probably beat the Bears.
That defense.
You can beat the Bears.
Hmm. I'm gonna give it to you. I don't say it's a loss, but I think they may be on the road, but they better hope they at home. So that's 4-7. Okay, so Denver
That's a loss.
4-7. 4-8. Detroit
That's a loss.
4-9. Vegas
That's a win.
against Geno
That's a win.
5-7. Am I off on my numbers? That's not 17 games, is it?
You still got more games. You still got more teams. You ain't mentioned the Jets, the Panthers.
The Jets and the Panthers. Jets.
Those are
That's,
both wins.
so that's 6 wins. Wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? They got 17
And
games.
you missing some teams.
Yeah, they got some weird shit. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Why in the fuck? Why do they only got partial? This is a dumb website. Lord have mercy. Something I seen. Who else I'm missing? I'm missing a couple more teams. At least 3 more teams. Why did they want to put the whole team red schedule on there? Anyway, so you said you might guess you went 7. I went 5, but
It used to be at 5, but then I think that they can beat the Chargers and the Vikings. I could be wrong.
mm,
It ain't gospel.
right. I keep showing some weird stuff.
But I got to run, brother.
You out? Okay.
Yeah. I'll catch you later.
Well, stop chiming on in. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, bye. Oh, my man, Censor, man, we chopping it up. Sometimes we butt heads, you know, and sometimes we on the same page. But all right now, we both want to see this team do well. But I don't. Until Dak is out of here, I don't see any. I don't see anything cooking. I just see them just. Oh my gosh. If Dallas Cowboys don't do good this year, they have they would have wasted a third round pick on Pickens, and they'll be sitting at home like they did this year on a fourth round pick. They're gonna look so stupid if they don't make it to the playoffs with this goddamn Pickens. Everybody's gonna be, everybody's going wild right now. Everybody's going crazy. Everybody is off the hook right now. Everybody's, oh, we finna do this. We finna do that. I said, okay, all right. Well, let's do this. Let's do that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine right now. I'm sorry about that. Let's uh like I told you before, if Dak Prescott don't get his accuracy together and his injury prone stuff together, it won't be no playoffs. And it's gonna be another 5 win season. Blaming everything on it's gonna be blame game, blame game, blame game. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Um, hit the like and subscribe button. If he don't get it together, if he don't get it together, Dak Prescott don't get it together. Um, then then no need to. It's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting how this thing gonna play out. It's gonna be very interesting how this thing gonna play out. I mean, everybody's gonna be going to the training camp. Everybody's gonna be chiming in. Everybody's gonna be on the internet. Uh, they're gonna be shooting pictures. They're gonna be talking. They're gonna be watching Dak Prescott every move. And I'm telling you, if his health is an issue, where do we go with Milton? Is Milton gonna be ready? Because we already know Will Grill has. It ain't nothing exciting on Will Grill. Will Grill is just like Cooper Rush. Just like Cooper Rush. We already know what you can do. It ain't good at all. It ain't much. But yeah. So am I excited about the Pickens thing? I don't know. I don't know until you get on the field. I don't know what he can bring. I don't know what you can do with Dak Prescott. I already showed you. I already showed you. Matter of fact, I got to put something up before they before they try to get me. Um, I got to put something up. Let's see, because they said I'm violating this, I'm violating that, I'm violating this, I'm violating that, I'm violating the YouTube stuff. This is the bullshit YouTube stuff. Can't do this, you can't do that. The YouTube police. I call them the YouTube police. That's what I call them. I call them the YouTube police. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody doing wonderful. If you click on in, come on in. Who else? Corner, come on in. Holler at me real quick. I want to put this up. The Fair Use Copyright Disclaimer Act right here. This is what I want to put up. I want to protect. I want to protect my channel. I want to protect anybody else's channel. You have a right to put this up. What I'm teaching, what I'm showing is under this fair use copyright disclaimer. You put this up, and this only for teaching purposes, nothing else. I'm not asking for no money. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm just teaching. I'm just showing the people the rights and the wrongs and how things should and how everything is set up and just the way it is. And then only teaching purposes. So what else we got going on? Um, I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna show this clip right here, man, because I'm telling you, man. If they don't get this offense together, man, and leaving the defense bone dry out there, uh, hit the like and subscribe button, people. I love you guys. Continue to support the show. And I support you. Come on your show and send me an invite, and we'll go from there. Or I can just hit your invite if you come on in. What else we got? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Let's see what we got going on here. I want to show y'all this clip. I want to show you this clip. I want to add this clip in real quick. I'm telling you, if if Shotty don't, he gonna have to come up with a great game plan, man. Cause like I told the homies before, man, you can't sit Dak Prescott back there 75, um, 85% of the time. You can talk all that trash. Dak can't. I try to say Dak uncensored think Dak Prescott not a trash quarterback, but I think Dak Prescott is a trash quarterback, and that's for sure. I hate. It's been 9 years. I mean, how much more you want to
I've been
continue
to
to
practices and I
cuddle
used
this
to call
guy?
it the place. Oh, boy, was I
How
good.
much?
I would write these foolproof plays in my little green notebook that I had. The opposition didn't even know it. And when Coach Kavanaugh was going to retire, me and Red, we just knew that one of us was going to be a successor. Hey, Red. Come by to wish me luck?
Well, not exactly. No, no. Actually, I come by to get you two rid of the favor.
Sure, what's up?
Well, you know that green notebook you used right on them football plays in? Well, I need to show Kavanaugh that I can come up with some good play ideas.
But you didn't come up with them. They're my plays. And I need. Oh, boy, was I good. I would write these foolproof plays in my.
So I'm gonna tell you something. Brian better come up with some plays for Dak Prescott. I kept telling y'all over and over and over and over. Y'all trust feeding JP when he tell you he better come up with some strategized plays. I'm telling you because the Washington and Philadelphia and the Bears and the pretty good defenses is going to be on his ass, testing him, checking him. Detroit, the team that whooped his ass 40 something, he had major trouble. Um, eh, um, all the teams with 500 records that made it to the playoffs last year is going to show you what Dak Prescott is made of. I'm telling you, if Brian don't do this,
Green notebook that I had. The opposition didn't even know it. And when Coach Kavanaugh was going to retire, me and Red, we just knew that one of us was going to be a successor. Hey, Red.
What?
Come by to wish me luck?
Well, not exactly. No, no. Actually, I come by to get you two rid of the favor.
Sure, what's up?
he better
Well, you
come with
know
some
that
plays.
green notebook you used right on them football plays in? Well, I need to show Kavanaugh that I can come up with some good play ideas.
But you didn't come up with them. They're my plays. And I need them.
Klein, I'm going to have this book.
This notebook.
One way or
I'm telling you, if Brian don't come up with a playbook for Dak Prescott against Washington that you play twice, Philly you play twice, and Giants you play twice, and Detroit all these other teams to score points. This is what I talked about. This is what Sin and JP talked about. You have to score points in the NFL. You can't continue to kick field goals down the stinking freaking field every time at the 50-yard line. It ain't gonna work. You can't do the Mike McCarthy trick no more. You can't get to the 60-yard line or the 45-yard line and kick a 50 something yard field goal and try the Mike McCarthy trick to try to save Dak Prescott. You better come out because you already got rid of the guy that I said that could run this offense, that can move the ball downfield, that can run that play action bootleg Mississippi toss sweep, like I keep telling my boy Fifth about. All right, all the homies about, and everybody they laugh and then they talk shit about it. But this offense, if you ain't running this offense, and if you can't run this play action scheme, and then if you continue to set him back there 75, 85%, then you're going to try to hand the ball off at that time, they're going to be ready for that. They're going to be ready for that. If you can't fake to the left with the running back, if you can't fake to the right to the running back, run around the corner yourself, and you can't run, they're going to be ready for that. So them getting Pickens, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. And I just showed you a minute ago, you know, about I gotta go to you again. I hope I don't get in trouble. But this is what you're gonna see. This is what you're gonna see with Dak Prescott. This is what you're gonna see with Dak Prescott. People get mad at me and try to say, well, what can Dak give? I mean, I hope Dak had success, but with these new weapons that he got. But I just don't see how you're gonna have success when you're limited to one formation. You can get up under the center. You're gonna run your rookies, running backs. I mean, that's gonna be good, but can you run it? You gonna only thing you're doing is running the dump screen to that's it. To try your dump screen to try to prove the defense. Is that what you're trying to do? You're gonna try to run the play action and then run a dump screen to Ferguson? You got faith in Ferguson. You need to try to get that boy out of Auburn to come in there to open the middle of your field up because Ferguson ain't it. Who we got here? And one more thing, the penalties. The penalties. Brian got to get the penalties cleaned up. So the penalties cleaned up. All right. So we'll run this. We're gonna run this little, and then we're gonna be done with showing him. Everybody's want to talk all this crap. I respect everybody's decision. Video film and what they say and do. I understand that. Let's go here with this. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. I believe I can show this. All right. You're gonna have that hole there. That'll be there. You might be okay right there with your two rookies. They're a little bit more faster than Rico, and you should be able to run off the left side. With Booker. All right, this formation is gonna kill you right here. This formation is gonna kill you unless you're gonna try to twist it up. You got BB in the center. You got Booker on the left. Okay, now this is gonna kill you. Why not take the pass to Lamb right here to let him keep running? But his Dak Prescott decisiveness for doing stupid things like this is treacherous. Okay, let's fast forward. Let's fast forward. Here it is here. So look at this. They think they're gonna get away with this one too, right here. This right here, Terrence still is giving up some ground, but Dak Prescott needs to slide his feet over here to the left hand side and set himself up in the pocket. Now look at this throw. You see this? This is what you got with Dak Prescott. This is what you have to live with. Just cover two right here. Man running in motion. Dak Prescott decides to not throw the ball. Here he is right here, running in the middle of the field right here. Bam, there's your target right there, wide open. But you don't throw the ball. You don't throw the ball. He's unsure of himself. Look at his feet. His footwork is not set up fast enough. He can't get up fast enough. See there? And then kick, see? And now you're in trouble. And there you go. And that's what I mean about Dak Prescott. And everybody try to say he this and he down. I'm telling you, when the issue's going to come down with Dak Prescott, can he make those plays for you? You can't consider to sit back and cuddle Dak Prescott for the next 2 years and think you can sit around and then, you know, hey, thinks everything is going to work out. But it's not. And that's what I want to show you. So it is the George Pickens. It's the Pickens pick. Was it a great pick? I mean, a great trade. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. Somebody, somebody, somebody chimed in right here. Steele is awful, and then he said he can't run block something pretty well. I got to give Central something on that pretty well. If a run gets to the second level, the Cowboys don't run. It's the Dak show. It ends mid-January at the latest. He cannot protect to save his own ball. Dak Prescott. Oh, he's talking about Steele. Can't protect to save his own ball. That's Steele. So somebody chimed in. Tuber might not make the roster this year, much less than last year. I don't. Tuber should make the roster. Tuber isn't good enough off here. Turpin is better. Okay. Shotty would be the only potential weak link. Somebody said Scotty. It was Shotty, yeah, would be the only potential weak link here. And then somebody said Cowboys won't pay Tolbert. They they will let him walk and get a comp pick. So somebody said if you were talking 2026, I like to see Steele out of the picture. Okay. Somebody said pretty good. And Wallen Felter says as long as the running back pick is a late round and they'll go all the way defense, I'm okay with it. So hopefully, Mike, you can hear me. So I went over um, some more details, and this is what your starting offensive line gonna be. Um, I don't see why I don't have no sound, Savage. Since you hear me pretty well, turn your volume up, and I can hear myself on the app too, on YouTube. So I got another screen up. Don't see how you can't hear me. Chime on in, Savage. I sent you the link. Don't talk from the backstage. Chime on in. Let me see your face. So this is going to be interesting. So you gave. So did you give up on Turpin? Did you give up on Brooks? Um, I'm trying to figure out what did you do there. So um, let's see. Let's see what you could get from Milton. Let's see what you can get from Milton. I already showed you Dak Prescott. Everybody's always hate. See everybody. Boy, I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for Milton. I feel sorry for Dak Prescott too. I hate to be negative, but man, I just don't. Yeah, how you gonna get the ball down? So you ain't played the game in fucking. You ain't played the game in over. Man, Game. You ain't played a game in over 9 months, man. Let's see what you can get from Milton. What can you get from Milton? Let's see what you can get from Milton. What can you get from Milton? That's a nice pass from Milton. Run that play action around the boot. Let's see. Let's see. Let's play by Milton. Okay, there we go. Where is he? He on the center. Okay, Milton on the center. Okay, let's see him stretch down the line. Let's see. Milton needs to come down his line right here. Down his line. That's what I said about actually about Carolina. You got to come down that line to make that throw. Milton comes down that line right here. That was a pretty good throw by Milton. What can you get from Milton? That another. That's another. That's another. No, another formation. Okay, what do you get from Milton? He looks off. There he is. He scrambles his feet. Okay, there you can get that throw from Milton. Okay, now you can get that throw from Milton. If Dak Prescott is struggling, what can you get from Milton? Let's see what you can get. There you go. You win that play action bootleg right there. Mississippi play action bootleg. Everybody always acting funny and shit about when I say that, but I think we should put that on a t-shirt. What do you get from Milton? Okay, there we go. Oh, you can get that run from Milton. Okay, what else you can get from Milton? You can get a backflip from Milton too. Okay, what else you can get from Milton? You can come in from Milton. Oh, Milton got a better drop step than Dak Prescott. Point fucking blank. I do like his drop step though. I like how he get back though. Let's see. Let's see Milton again. I do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bam, tap, catch, shot, feet. There he is. I do like that though. I do like that. I do like that drop step by Milton. Okay, what can we get from it? 1, 2, 3, 4, stop, drop step, left, run that in there, run it on the flat. Okay, run, you pick up. Okay, there he is right there, like that throw from Milton, looking down action. Okay, what can you get from Milton? Okay, can Milton give us this in the preseason, the warm up for this regular season? Okay, let's see what Milton can give us. Okay, Milton is 1, 2, 3, 4, drop step. Okay, sets himself up. Okay, he don't like what he sees. He drops down, breaks out the pocket. Okay, there you go. Milton, come down, come down, come down, come down, come down. He did not feel it, and there's his throw. Okay, there he is, there, touchdown. Okay, what can we get from Milton? I ain't gonna say he better than Lance, but he can give you something. There he goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, top, drop that, get the ball out of here. That's a pretty good throw by Milton. Let's go back to that throw by Milton. I do like that throw right there on the run. Here he is right here. Let's look at Milton drop step again. Let's look at this. Let's look at the drop step. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Set his feet up. There you go. Nice throw by Milton. I like that. Keep the offense moving. I do like that. Keep the chains moving. I do like that in Milton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set up. Okay, there he is. There you go. There you go. In front of the chains. All right. I like that. I like that by Milton. Okay. There you go. Drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop that. There you go. Touch your feet. Touch your feet. There you go. And nice throw by Milton. I do like that throw by Milton. I do like that throw. I do like what I'm seeing by Milton. I'm trying to see what he can. Oh, push that Prescott out the door. He go 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop back. Oh, I do like that. He looked him off. He looked the safety up to the left and went back right. I do like this in Milton. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He dropped back the drop that. Look him off. Throw it to the right. Okay, there you go. Nice little throw by Milton. Nice little cannon on there. Nice little throw by Milton. Okay, I do like that. All right. Here your play action, but here's your play action. Come down, scramble, scramble. There you go by Milton. I do like that throw by Milton. And that's the play action bootleg I keep telling everybody about, but they talking shit and they better pay attention to what I'm saying. I see Milton coming down here, play action. You get your linebackers going to the left, down to the left, breaking down to the left. I keep telling everybody it's for Trey Lance. I don't know. The Trey Lance is cheaper. They ain't have to really pay anything from Milton. But Milton comes down this line right here. He comes down the line and he makes his throw. Here he is coming down the line. To come down the line. I like him to sharpen that up though. I like for Milton to sharpen that up though. Come back down quicker. I like Milton to sell this and come down right here down the line. Come down that line. But he squares it out. He rounds it out. He set himself up, comes back around. You see, if he would have came down the line already, he would already been down past his defensive end. But he has to set himself up and take this hit. That's the only thing I don't like about Milton. He's leaving himself open. Hey, but it's a great throw by Milton right there, though. but he put his body in harm's way. Set himself up. Here he is. One, two, three, four. Set his feet. Good. There you go. There's a nice little throw by Milton. I did like it. He has pretty good footwork. One, two, three, four. Quick. One, quick. Set itself up, and there's his throw. I do like the arm on Milton. We will see a lot of that. I want to see it again. One, two, three, four. Set itself up. Set itself up. Over the top. That's cover two. So I do like what I did. I do like what I see from Milton. Um, everybody wants. I'm excited to see what Milton can do in the preseason. If Milton can show you something in the preseason, if he can show you something in the preseason, so okay, there goes Seven. You can hear me. Hey, Seven, you can hear me now. If Milton can show you something in the preseason, if Dak Prescott goes down, and when he goes down, and I'm gonna tell you, and when he started playing horrible, do you continue? You paying Dak Prescott? I keep $60 million. Okay, you gonna give him $60 million for God for no fucking reason? I don't know why you getting $60 million, but you fucked up on that contract. But so if you let me ask you this: if what are you what are you trying to do? Everybody said that I said that they messed up on it. Okay, they traded for Joey Pickens, Mr. Pickens. Okay, that's cool and everything. They traded for him. All right, and then so um they traded for Pickens. All right, so if you don't, so what are we doing here? Are we trying to get ready for 2026 or 2027? Are we trying to win now? Everybody wants to win now. All right. So let me ask you this question: if you're not scoring points, and everybody can seem to bash me on this and talk shit to me and disrespect me, if you're not scoring points, do you put Dak Prescott on the bench? That's the question I wanted. That's the elephant in the room. And everybody is telling me, no, you don't put Dak Prescott continue on the bench. You continue to play with Dak Prescott and don't score points and put your defense in harm's way out there on the field the whole game. That was a problem last year and the year before. So that's the question I want to ask you. In the chat, do you put Dak Prescott on the bench or do you continue to not score points? And then homies is telling me that you don't put Dak Prescott on the bench because he's getting paid $60 million. But what if you're not scoring points and you're kicking field goals? Ask yourself that. And the defense is out there playing more snaps than the offense. And that's the question I want you to answer. We've been up for an hour 35 minutes. We ain't gonna be on too much longer. But those are the things that I wanna ask you. Um I wanna ask you that. I wanna ask you that. I wanna ask you that. Uh, all right. We're gonna end it today. There was some issues. Um again, don't know if you can hear me, but thank you guys for chiming in. Don't know if you can still see the stream watching. Testing. But that should do it for today, though. But I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about that? So that was the topic for today, and we're gonna end it right there. And everybody have a great week. I'll probably come stream tomorrow. They're gonna be mad at me. Lord have mercy. You have the YouTube police. YouTubers police in my channel. Lord have mercy. Um, let's see what we have going on here. But wow, you can't show highlights either. So there's an issue. Oh, so they apparently I was showing some highlights, but I gotta go back and I gotta go back and I gotta go fight. I gotta go fight the police about messing with my stream. So the police is always the police is real. The YouTube police is real. I gotta go in. And I gotta send them a notice that what I'm doing is under the Fair Reporting Credit Act. And what I now I'm not Chris how about that. And what I show is my own personal stuff. So I don't know what's wrong with them. They got some issues they need to clear up on with their website and what they're dealing with. But they got some issues with people posting what the hell they want to post on their website. And if you ain't getting no money from it, and if I'm not violating no policy, I can and whatever you do in your home is what you do in your home. Whatever you pay for, what you pay for is yours. If you pay for your internet, whatever you record, whatever you do is yours. You can't go back and say I need my money. YouTube. If it wasn't for no internet, there would be no YouTube. Put it that way. If it wasn't no internet, so it wouldn't be no YouTube. So apparently YouTube is getting money from the internet. So I'm paying my bill through the internet through YouTube to do my videos. So I'm paying my cable bill, my all my bills, and then if it wasn't for internet, then you wouldn't be getting no check from YouTube. Wouldn't be getting no money from you because using they're using you're using their platform to stream, but only way you're using that platform to stream, true, but you're using your own dialogue, mine for teaching purposes only. I'm not getting paid no money. I'm not getting. I'm not getting. Likes and views is fine with me. That's cool. That's what I'm in this for, just for teaching purposes only. And what I pay for on my end is my business. So YouTube, if I just say if I didn't pay my bill, YouTube wouldn't get no money from me. If we wouldn't pay our internet bill, nobody would be watching. You gotta think. Nobody would be watching. Nobody would be watching. If you two, why would you put your form? Why would you create a platform for people to stream on? And then tell them you gonna put them on a violating policy, the Copyright Act, and all that shit. But then you're getting money from the internet to post your platform. And but then if you got enough likes, if you got all these hits and things, people are getting paid a check from YouTube from likes and videos and all that. See, but they got all these rules and laws, these policies to try to screw you out of stuff that belongs to you. You got to think of it that way. So the YouTube police trying to police my videos and stop me from playing what I want to. You know what that is? That is infringement. Right here, they are violating this. The YouTube is violating this act. They're violating this act. Copyright disclaimer under Section 102 Copyright Act. That means allowance it made under Fair Use Act under purposes of the criticism, commenting, news, reporting, teaching. I'm teaching people. They're violating this act. That's what they're doing. People, people don't know how to read. People don't know how to protect themselves. Don't know how to put these acts in front of them. These are acts that YouTube have to abide by. If they don't abide by this, then they're breaking the law. YouTube is breaking the law. That's what they're doing. You have to push this. So what I have to do, I have to go back and I have to challenge them on why you messing with my videos. Because I'm doing mine for teaching purposes. You're breaking the law. You're breaking this act right here. This is an act that you're breaking. Okay? So, when it comes to this law shit, I'm on it. I'm on their ass. And I rise their ass. Anyway, I'm gonna end that for today. Um and just teaching purposes. But yeah, I got the YouTube police in my channel every day. They're watching and streaming. All right, look, whatever I show in my home is my business under this act. Whatever I show, I'm not violating none of your policies under this act. Now, if you, if see, that's one thing they don't do. They don't show you the law. YouTube policies won't show you the law. They won't show you this right here. They won't show you this Copyright Disclaimer Act. They won't show you this Section 102. They won't show you this because they know they wrong for not. This is protecting me from you polices. All right. So you got to fight the police, man. For real. You got to be your own lawyer on YouTube. You got to be your own lawyer on YouTube. The YouTube police. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video today. And we'll probably coming a little bit more stuff tomorrow or the next day. Coming on breaking more things down by Dak Prescott. Hit the like and subscribe button today. Um, I want to come out with more video on Dak Prescott. I will come up a little bit later on this week to show you how is it gonna work. The elephant in the room is score points. At the end of the ball game, the team with the most points wins, and that's what we're looking for. How can we score points? But until that time, you have a blessed day. P&JP's out. You have a great day. Peace.